Outdoors bound this morning, our own George Nolliff is getting the rare opportunity to fish in a high-profile, prestigious fishing tournament.
That's right. He is a participant in the Walleye Federation Cabela's Bass Pro National Team Championship, where he is providing firsthand accounts of what it's like for anglers on the tournament trail.
He joins us over the phone this morning to give us a breakdown of his own experiences. Good morning to you, George.
Good morning. I am coming to you out of a place called Akaska, South Dakota, on the shores of Lake Oahe.
Now, how did you do yesterday once you were able to get back to the lake?
We actually did well yesterday. We were able to find some fish. We put fish in the boat. That's the idea, is when you're pre-fishing is to figure out where the fish are and try and figure out their patterns. But we were able to find fish after Sunday, but getting blown off the water. We couldn't be out there because of the wind. So we did better yesterday. I was happier.
So let's talk about strategy for a moment. Like, how much strategy actually goes into a tournament like this?
Well, you would think that you just, okay, here's a bag. It's 5 fish. You bring 5 fish in, you win. You think you just go out, catch the 5 biggest fish that you can, and that's that. However, you have to factor in local game and fish laws. And here in South Dakota, you can only keep 2 fish over 20. They call those overs. Everything else is called an under or a slot fish. So it's vital to try and get those 2 overfish, and get them into the box, and then work on your unders later if you can. Because without a big fish, you're probably not going to qualify. You're not going to move up. You're not going to cash. So you got to start thinking about, putting the puzzle together, putting the pieces together. And big fish act differently than smaller fish, so you've got to figure out 2 different programs, one for the big fish, one for the small fish.
Is it expensive to fish on the tournament trail?
Yes. These guys who are fishing on the trail usually have a huge financial outlay involved. I mean, you've got boats, and these boats are come fully geared, latest electronics. You're talking, $70,000 for a boat. And on top of that, then you've got your gear costs, and you're talking thousands of dollars in rods, reels, tackle, that sort of thing. And then you've got the expense of getting here. A lot of these guys are pulling the big trucks. They're pulling boats. You're talking hundreds of dollars every fill up, and then once you get here, you've got your lodging. So there's all kinds of costs involved. And for a lot of these guys, this is not their primary job. This is a second job. So, they've got to have some commitment to do it.
Well, it sounds like it's a pretty penny, but you know what, George? We are wishing you luck out there on the water.
Absolutely. Get some coffee this morning, George. If you would like to stay up to date with George's fishing adventures, check out the Outdoors Bound segment on our website, WFixNRTV.com. That's where George will keep us updated with a diary of his experiences.